Wonder what you're wearing now.
Track 5, That's How I See You Now. This one was started by me and Tim. Tim came to the studio in Berlin from London, and he had this really cool turn on the guitar that's in sevens, you know, really difficult to get your head around, but it's on the 7 counts, not a natural one for me, so we went round and round and round with this in the 7 count and just got under its skin and really got into it. And then I finished it. Funnily enough, I took it to a place and then I was stuck. And then me and the wife, we went to a party in Brighton, and everyone's downstairs in the kitchen doing their kind of party thing. But upstairs there was a piano in one of the rooms. So we went upstairs because this track was it was in the oven at the time, and I'm like, I've just got to play with it. And we finished writing it at this party where everyone else is downstairs raving to, you know, R&B hits of the 90s, and me and the wife were upstairs, you know, writing lyrics. It's about that. It's a classic situation of, like, you know, when you're not with someone anymore, how you imagine their lives to be, and you often paint an incredibly rosy picture of how their lives are. Now you're not in it, as in, they're doing amazingly well, everything's so great for them, they're ridiculously happy, and you know, and the mirror image of that is you're doing terribly, you're fantastically depressed, and everything sucks, and oh my god, what did I do? How did I get it so wrong? Type situation. I mean, it's not pitched that sad, but that's really what the song's about. It's that you know, how you imagine someone's life to be when you're not with them anymore. You know, including things like, you know, you deserve to be happy, totally, you know. But, you know, there's lyrics like, you know, I see you like walking to work, like really excited to go to work. Like, who does that? You must be so happy to get up and go, oh, I'm gonna go to work today. Yay! It's like ridiculously happy. And zealous, you know, with new love. All these things that are kind of like, you know, the knife gets you twist your own knife when you're in these situations. So yeah, another one where this track went through many incarnations here in the studio in Berlin, and then when it was ready, we sent it to Flood, and Flood he found another level in there, a really dark, sort of scuffed, very claustrophobic mode in this song, and in a way when I delivered it, it was almost like cute. And when by the time Flood had like washed his hands, it was just really dark and really thoroughly claustrophobic and intense. So it's a really simple structure, but Flood manages to really get to the guts of this feeling that you get when you're in this place. And yeah, he really turned it out on this one. I think this was the last track to go down on the record, and so he could, you know, we'd ticked a few boxes. We'd tick the epic, we'd tick the kind of chilling, we'd tick the groovy. He wanted to tick the, you know, apocalyptic, I think, on this one, so he really turned it, and it sounds very intense.